In the previous video we looked at what you could do with ShowMe, and this time we're going to have a look at an application called ScreenChomp and compare the two. You've got 4 tools in there. You've got these ones here, and you can see as I choose these pens here it points upwards when it's one that's been chosen. It gives you a chance to save a particular style of pen. So if I want it to be a bit thicker, I want it to be in blue, that will now be saved. And now I've got that there in blue, then I can draw. And it's in that style of pen that I've chose there. And this is another one which is obviously going to be a different style there. And you've got some arrows in there. There's the eraser. In the UK we call that a rubber, but in America you call it something different, so I better call it an eraser. So we'll rub these out. That's why it gets called a rubber. And also let's do some drawing again with this here. And you can do stuff like this, where you want to highlight something perhaps. We've got some more screen space on this here, so if I get 2 fingers and come down on this here, I can bring this down and I can draw in this space as well. So we can draw here. And also I can record this, so let's click on the record button, and we've got a nice 3, 2, 1 coming up there. And now I'm going to move this down a wee bit to the space that is underneath. Okay, so I've done a bit of drawing on that there, and we'll change tool to this one here. You could highlight some of those if you want to. I'm just being silly now, just drawing little bits of stuff in there, just so that we can have something to see in the recording that we've got. So I can press pause or stop on this one here, and we can see that we've got this thing at the top there. It's recording my voice, and it's been recording for 30 odd seconds. So let's say you want to rub all of that out there, so let's go to this one here and press and hold that there. It rubs out everything that it sees on the screen there. Did it rub out all the stuff at the top as well? It rubs everything out, yes. So that's when you want all the drawings to be taken off. It doesn't rub the background image out. So there are 2 ways of clearing your screen. You can do it like bit by bit, or you can do it where you do the whole lot all together. So let's click on stop on this one here and see what happens. And now I'm going to move this down a wee bit to the space that is underneath. So I'll just press pause for the moment, and you can see what we've got here is we've got a smaller version of this here. We don't get a big version of this. I think it'd be much better if it actually went across the whole of the screen, but still we have to have a lot of the background taken away. I think this is probably because it's going to be in a low resolution. So let's play some more of this here. I can move the timeline along like that there, look. Background image out. And all we're showing is a white screen on there. We're not showing any of the stuff that I did. Something's gone wrong somewhere on that there, and I don't know quite what. Take that tool there. So let's press pause on that there, and let's send it to this one here, ScreenChomp. With this here, what you can do is you can share the stuff that you've done. It goes off to their servers. It's kind of the same thing as with ShowMe, really. And when it's on the servers there, you can get a link and you can send it to a friend. So in a student situation where, say for instance, one person in the class doesn't quite understand how the math sum was worked out and so on, one of the other students who's got it worked out can say, well, you do this, you write this, and you do this next stage here. And basically the student becomes the teacher. I can't really see a teacher using this here, because there are better applications for doing something like this if you want to do the flipped classroom type of thing. Okay, so let's have a look at this one here. So what we've got, the cloud is preparing your video to share. So it's still working on sharing the video out, so it's taking a bit longer than it took with ShowMe. And we'll just have a look and see how it was. We put pictures in there, so let's choose from the library. And we'll go to the camera roll, and I'm going to take this here, and when it's in this bit here you can put it in there, you can zoom it in, and we'll click on done. Oh, my share was successful, very good. So as you can see from this here, when it gets put into there, the resolution of this is not great. The drawn part of this here has got a bit of a jaggy edge to it, but I suppose we could live with that. Let's use 2 fingers to scroll up this a wee bit. Scrolling down. So all the stuff that I had in there before is kind of gone, so that's okay. But I can still sort of get back in here and do some drawing with it. Okay, so basically what I've got is I've got some background picture in there now that I can use to do some drawings on to explain things. So you can put your arrows in there, you can draw whatever it is you need to draw. So stuff like that, you know. Okay, so that's how you can do stuff with ScreenChomp. Let's go back to this here now, and this is the one that I was working on. Let's click on that there. And we're connecting, so obviously it's been sent off across the web to the ScreenChomp store. Now when you get to see looking at this thing here, you don't get the full screen, you only get part of it being shown again. And if I click on full size, we still only get part of the screen because that bit of advertising is taking the top. But then this is a free application, so we can't complain about that too much. And now what I'll do is we'll click on this big play button. And now I'm going to move this down a wee bit to the space that is underneath. And art is life. Well, there you go. This isn't working very well because any of the drawings that I did in there are not actually coming through on the actual thing itself. Little bit disappointing, I can say. Oh, hang on, something is coming through, look. Now just drawing little bits of stuff in there, just so that we can have something to see in the recording that we've got. So I can press pause or stop on this one here, and we can see that we've got this thing at the top there. It's recording my voice, and it's been recording for 30 odd seconds. So as you can see with that there, it didn't really work very well. And the other things you can do with this here is you can click on share, and I can basically copy a link, I can email a link. So let's email the link. And basically what that does, it just gives you a email that's been sent out. Here's my ScreenChomp video, and that's going to link to the actual link on the website where someone else can have a look at it. I don't think, from what I've seen so far, that this is going to work any better when it gets seen on screen. Some of the stuff that was drawn is not going to be shown, so that's a bit of a fail there. So let's delete that draft. So there you go. Let's click on done, and we're back into this thing here again where we're working on some of the drawing. I think ScreenChomp is a bit of a fail when we compare it with the other one, which was this one here, ShowMe. So this is Dave Allen for No Stylist. That's a bit of a quick look at a couple of whiteboard applications that are both free. And in the next video we're going to have a look at one called Doceri, which is more of a teacher's tool really, because it's got a lot more things that can be done in there, but I'm sure that students could use it as well. If you haven't clicked on the like button, do that now because it helps get these videos found by other users. And I look forward to talking to you again soon about some more applications for the iPad. Bye-bye now. Thanks for watching the video, and why don't you check out the other videos. Here's two of them. There's one video there and one video there that you can click on and go and have a look at now. And don't forget that you can also subscribe. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye now.